Be honest. What's the first thing you did when you woke up today? For most of us, it's grabbing our phones and checking some social media. Today I want to convince you to cut back on social media so you can protect your mental health. I'm not just saying this randomly. This is something I've noticed in my own life. And I investigated actual researches from places like the American Psychological Association and Harvard. First, I'll explain why social media is actually a problem. Then I'll show you a simple way to fix it. Then I'll help you picture what happens if we do or don't change. And finally, I'll tell you what you can do starting today. Social media might seem harmless, but it's seriously affecting our mental health. And we do need to start limiting how much we use it. Social media is making people more anxious, more depressed, and honestly, just less happy. The American Psychological Association says teens who use social media for more than 3 hours a day are way more likely to deal with anxiety and depression. Another researcher, Twinge, found that as screen time goes up, depression rates go up as well. Most of us are on our phones for hours every day without even thinking about it. You scroll, you compare, and suddenly you feel like your life just isn't as good as everyone else's. Pew Research found that about 64% of teens feel pressure to look perfect online. Some people say, it's not that serious, it's just social media. But Harvard research shows too much social media can mess with your sleep, increase stress, and lower your overall mood. So yeah, it's obviously a pretty big problem. But there is good news. It is pretty easy to fix. We don't have to delete the social media apps. We just need to use it less and be smarter about it when you use it. Set time limits on your apps. Take breaks, even just one day off. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad. Spend more time hanging out with people face to face. Harvard study shows that cutting back on social media actually improves your mood. Another study found that limiting social media to just 30 minutes a day reduced depression and loneliness. Some people think that's unrealistic. I need my phone all the time. But even small changes like cutting back just a little can make a big difference. Now imagine, where could this go depending on what we do next? If we keep using social media the same way, we're going to feel just more stressed, more insecure, and more stuck comparing ourselves to fake versions of people on a screen. But if we start limiting it, we'll feel more relaxed, more confident, and more focused on real life instead of what's happening on that screen. So again, I'm asking you, start cutting back on social media to protect your mental health. Starting today, set a screen time limit. Take a break this week. Pay attention to how social media makes you feel. If you don't, then nothing changes. You stay stuck in the same exact cycle as everyone else in this world. But if you do, you'll probably feel better, more in control, and less stressed. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, when you go to reach for that phone, stop and think about for just a second, and then ask yourself, do I really need this right now? Thank you.